lounging, son.
Welcome back to the Comic Lounge. My name's Ryan, and I'm here to talk about a crossover that, I'll be honest with you, wasn't sure I was going to pick up, had a light week, so I'm like, you know what, let me give this a shot. And I absolutely loved it. Can't wait to get into it and talk to you guys about it. Before I do, I want to remind everybody, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Check out some of the rest of the dope content on the channel. Hit the bell icon and you'll be notified every time we drop new vids. And now, let's jump into Venom War #1, Ewing Iban Coello. Look at this cover. Phenomenal. I know all of the characters, except that this one's a little mystery to me. Obviously, that's Eddie Brock. You know, we got his son Dylan Brock, who's been Venom in the ongoing series, which I haven't really been following. I read some of it sporadically, so some of this stuff, didn't really know. Ewing did a great job of making this super inclusive to where you can jump in and you get what you need. And you got Flash Thompson Venom, you got Black Widow Venom, and you got Red Goblin. We open up at the Grand Garden Arena, which I'm assuming they can't call Madison Square Garden for legal reasons. But, you know, we open up at a wrestling event. We're going to war. It talks about more unlimited than the unlimited. More ultimate than the ultimate. More immortal than the immortal. Thrills, chills, maybe even kills. As only this promotion can provide. That's right, brother. We're going to war. And then we see, like, these aren't just regular people. Like, there's people in, you know, you got villains here. Hosted by, I think that's Crusher Creel. And then we also have, I can't remember his name. It's said again. I'll remember when we get to the page. But the guy that Spider-Man fought for the first time when he before he threw on his regular costume, right? And then, you know, we got like Symbiote Smith, the Clintarian Nightmare, going up against Lumberjack, Ken Caveman Corrigan, the Gator. I mean, just all sorts of wildness. But little do they know something else is about to go down. And it is Eddie Brock. All of them are part of Eddie, which is like, again, I don't know some of this stuff, so it's super wild and makes me want to go catch up. But we got Bedlam, which is ultra-violent Eddie, no human body. Tyro, subservient Eddie, no human body. Wild, sarcastic Eddie, no human body. And then we got the original Eddie over here. Jumping down, even makes the comment, what are you supposed to be? That looks familiar because he's wearing like the Venom kind of logo on his chest. And he's like, I'm a symbiote. Oh, are you? All right, well, let's go. And so they just go into town, man. Super fun, like wrestling moves, like crazy action going on. We see all the different, you know, I guess the personalities of Eddie that have taken on a life of their own with symbiotes, and they're just like brutally going. Blood splatter. This ain't kayfabe. Clear out the rubberneckers. Keep the drone cameras rolling. I've got a message for the folks at home. He says, this ring is ours now. It belongs to the King in Black. King's in black, and you don't get it back till we get what we want. He wants his son, and he wants his other. So he's back, and he's declaring a Venom War. He wants Dylan. He wants his original symbiote back, which Dylan has taken over. The insanity is going to ensue. So we see Team Eddie, right? We got Bedlam, Tyro, Wild. We got Team Dylan, which he's got Toxin, a.k.a. Bren Rodgers, Red Goblin, a.k.a. Normie Osborn, Flexo, Sleeper. I kind of remember Sleeper. I know Red Goblin, Toxin, I think has a new host. But then we got Undeclared, Spider-Man Peter Parker, and the Venom Symbiote. That's pretty crazy. So where is the symbiote going to go? Because he's separated himself from Dylan. Then we get, you know, some real cool moments of like narration from the Venom symbiote, and he's talking about how, you know, some of his flashbacks from his memories, his first host, Telcar, and they were soldiers in a war. And then next thing he knows, he goes to another soldier, but his compassion shone like sunlight, responsibility that stood like stone, a gnawing guilt that demanded all lives be saved. I did not yet know what a saint was, yet surely this was a saint, Saint Peter. And so, I mean, just the way he's describing Peter, right? Like, I would imagine one of his favorite hosts. He even says, like, I did everything for him. I took on his war, his mission. Even while he slept, I piloted his body to better protect his kind. That's crazy. I mean, I don't think that was in the comic. I can't remember, but like he's sleeping while swinging through the city. I wanted to be with him forever. And in the place of saints, he tried to destroy me with the church bells and stuff. And he said he'd rather die than bond with me. Yet I still saved his life even after that. And then he ends up with Eddie. He thought he was bad inside. He was dying, poisoned by shame and self-hate, not by cancer. I made that up to make him stay. I know that was a bad thing. I mean, look, it's just nuts. It's so crazy. Like this narration of from the Venom symbiote's like point of view and talking about his different hosts, talking about he wanted to save his life. That's why he bonded with him. And I thought I'd let you see what I've become. But, he went a different path, and then we talk about it, he's like, you see some flashbacks of Venom fighting Spider-Man, all the different people that took on the host over the many years and ended up to Dylan. And he's like, have I destroyed Dylan yet? So now he put himself in Spider-Man's closet, hanging in there, just like any other article of clothing, and he says he's just waiting for death or for the hand of fate. Peter, without looking, grabs it, thinks it's his costume, and he's like, damn it, Eddie, like the one night I get to watch wrestling and then he realizes, oh shit, it's the black costume, and he sees it's Peter. Peter, don't freak out. And so then we get Dylan, he's talking about how he just, he's part symbiote himself, right? And he's seen the future, Eddie's seen the future, and now that's basically what's going to incite this war. This is what he saw happen with his dad. Basically gone full-blown evil, taking over the world, standing over the bodies of other symbiotes. He just wants to stop him. We see now older Dylan has come back to kind of warn him and guide him on the path of what to do, but he dips out. We see Toxin. So Eddie's got his team, Dylan's got his team. Look at that power bomb right here. And so what are they going to do? He's like, Toxin's like, you can't even fight him, dude. Your dad's gone crazy. What are you going to do? Well, that's not going to stop him. Get some, we're at the Alchemex, run by Liz Allen. We see that they have a solution to the Brock problem. What is this? It's some sort of a chemical that can destroy the symbiote so that they can win the Venom War. And this, I love this. Spider-Man talking back and forth with the symbiote as he's draped on the chair. I love the way that looks. Super fun, visually. And so, like, he's going back and forth with the symbiote. He's like, we can't turn away from the choices we've made. He's basically going to join up with the symbiote. Got the soldier standing outside of the garden, and now he's, talking to his son. He's like, you cut off from the hive. I need my symbiote. I need Venom. Can't do that. Why? Because I don't have it. It's gone. And so now this is going to be a father-son war, which is pretty crazy to think about. I mean, he basically abandoned his son, went off into space, and we end on a super dope cliffhanger of Peter in the symbiote costume. There's no webs, it's the chains. I can't wait. This honestly made me want to pick up a bunch of other stuff. I added Venom to my pull list. I probably will pick and choose which ones I pick up from the crossover, but this is shaping up to be a super fun event. And we end with a Venom horse. Have mercy, Venom horse. So I highly recommend picking this up. This was a fun read. This is exactly what you want in a crossover event. Fun summer event too. Go pick it up. Hit up your comic shop. Definitely I would suggest maybe putting Venom on your pull list too. You'll want to pick that up as well. And while you're at it, make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you're notified every time a new vid drops. And on that note, I'm out.